In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, we'll just take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here, Hold My Earrings. My name is Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Laura, Sophie, and Ida. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henrietta. I'm from Norway, and I play Miali, a moon elf wizard.
Laura?
Hello, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
And Ida.
Hi, I'm Ida from Sweden, and I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric.
All right. Take it away.
All right. So we found in De Vere's library this note of what we need to close the portal for the ritual, and among the things were a beholder's central eye. So we're like, how are we gonna get that? And then we met Larry again, the spectator, and he wants to find love. And we're like, maybe we can, lure someone over. And so we're trying to do that. Larry gives us his blinder account / stone, and he wants us to help with the blinder profile. So we do that. His problem is his lack of eyes. So with prestidigitation and minor illusion, we give him plenty more, and then we plan an ambush to take the beholder's eye when one comes, because Larry is very sexy now in the beholder community, and we want to blind him. We also have the plan that Larry comes to rescue and he's the hero, but I think we kind of, forgot about that. We also learned some things about beholders in general, that the central eye is like kind of an anti-magic fields, and it projects pretty far. It's very dangerous in general, and his only weakness is that he's slow, really. So we think about very hard about how we can defeat such a dangerous foe. And then Hooty comes outside, whoa, and he wants to help us. There are plenty of things around the tower that would help. For one, there is like magic holding the ceiling together. The stalactites might come down. There are traps and ballistae, armed cross towers, and an illusion slide full of heavy rocks, as well as minerals or pulverized minerals that we can use to damage the eye and kind of blind him. So we also noticed that we're kind of using Larry for this, but we're his only friends, so he's gonna do what we tell him to do, and we convince him to lie to the beholder if it comes to that. Quark takes the circular saw and flies up to the ceiling, and then the beholder is on his way, and we all get into our position. And we see that he has kind of a cloudy eye, and he's not, he kind of catfished us also. He has less eye stalks than we thought, and it doesn't seem too crazy. But still, still a beholder. So we attack him. Some are attacked by him. Byleth is charmed and feels very bad about killing him. So we use a lot of traps, and the ballista, and several of his ice dogs get blown away, and then, well, he died. We managed to defeat him with exploding powder, and Larry as well as Byleth are very sad. And that's where we left off.
Yes. Larry's one shot at finding companionship or love. And yes, you did find that this is a beholder that seems to have been suffering from whatever the beholder equivalent is of glaucoma. Thankfully, it's almost like the DM made it so that you might survive an encounter with a beholder. Whereas this might
What a
be what he
coincidence.
would look like. What a coincidence. This might be what he looks like if he had a healthy central eye, which is, of course, the anti-magic eye. Now, you did want to take the central eye for the purposes of collecting the material components as laid out by Vizeran Devere. And this is part of the ritual that he believes is going to help close the massive portal in Menzoberranzan that will prevent further incursions by the demon lords and their minions, which apparently are flooding their way throughout the Underdark, even spreading to the surface based on your experience. Who wants to give it a scoop?
Well, I guess we're still spread out.
Yeah, Larry.
And
And Larry is really, really upset. I mean, he is genuinely. He's crying. He's screaming.
yeah, and Mieli is down, right?
It's
Yeah.
like nobody cares.
Yeah.
No,
Moving
I
right
know.
along.
So sad.
Do we have like free opening, like anyone can do, or do we have to go in order?
Yeah, I deleted the turn order. But go ahead. You guys do whatever you want. There's no combat unless you fail to console Larry, and then he takes out his romantic frustrations upon you.
Okay, then I'm gonna go run down to Mieli and give her a good berry.
Okay.
I don't want her to die.
Yes, that's true. We forgot all about poor Mealy.
I'm dead.
What'd you say?
I'm almost dead.
Oh, sorry.
Well, almost. I'm down. For some reason, the beholder only shot me with damage spells.
Yeah.
Maybe because you kept irritating the DM with
Yeah,
like,
I was just gonna
I'm
say,
I'm
I think
I'm
I might have
hiding
frustrated
behind
the gods.
this. I can't be seen.
Well, it was true. I did hold my action, prepare my action for what Sinise did, not if I saw the beholder. It was just a technicality.
Om,
Breathe, girl, breathe.
om.
Technically, that's great.
You love these people, they are your friends. You love these people, they are your friends. All is right with the world. Okay,
We're
right.
lucky Al's not a lawyer.
I don't have a law degree, but I've actually done more practical law than a lot of lawyers who aren't partners.
Oh,
No, I'm not making that up. I've written actual contracts that, I wrote them myself because I've got so much experience going through covenants and bond documentation and contractual documentation, understanding certain aspects of, not all law, but, certain aspects of business law and contract law and liability law. that once I write up the contract, typically I don't need anything other than just a lawyer to sign off on it, but I never get any changes on it. And, I've done deals worth over 100 million pounds just on the basis of the contracts that I write up, and they always work out the way I expect them to. So they never get challenged in court or anything, which is what would happen if you did a bad job writing a contract. So yes, I am not a, air quotes, lawyer. And anybody who says otherwise, I'm going to sue you. All right. So yes. So Mealy, having been brought back from the dead and briefly seeing the face of Kiransali, how do you have a reaction when you awaken?
I'm just gonna think to myself, oh, fucking side quests. I always die in them.
But is it a side quest though? You're getting the central eye that you needed. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's like a side quest is technically optional.
we
Arguably
could
this
have
is
done
not.
it another way and helping Larry get a boyfriend. Well, that we killed.
This might have been the easiest way to do it, to be honest. You can hide behind the castle walls, which some of you did a lot. You can use all the castle defenses. Technically, you even had Larry in the back who might have been willing to help you, and there were a couple other people who could have helped you that you had around you. So I'd say this might have been one of the smarter ways to do it. Walking into a true beholder's lair all by yourselves. A little harder. It's a little harder. But you do you, as the kids say.
Very down with the kids, you are.
You know it. I'm a hep cat.
Um, well, I have no desire to get my hands dirty, so I'll leave the scoopage to you ladies.
Huh.
It's just like a giant melon baller.
I'm not sure I would be able to do this without breaking the eye.
Well, Mealy and I are exhausted, so
Mhm.
I think we have a worse chance for that.
It's
Or
true.
a
You would
greater
have
chance.
disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah.
Come on, Charlotte.
Oh,
It's not that different from gutting fish and
for
opening up
God's
clams and
sake.
mussels, which you used to do all the time when you were an urchin walking the streets of Neverwinter's docks.
Never gonna escape my past, am I? Okay, fine. Here I go.
Think clean yourself afterwards.
You can always describe it in detail, and then I'll potentially lower the DC if you do a good job of it.
Okay, just make sure you ladies shut Larry up. I can't concentrate with all this wailing.
For the first time ever, he's expressing a lot of emotion. As he was such a downbeat character before, but now he's like, "Oh, look at him! He was perfect. He was missing a couple of eyes. He wasn't like the tops. He never would have left me. I could have looked out for him. Oh, first time I get a positive response on Blinder, and you killed him."
But you did get a lot of response, right? It just
Well,
got ping after ping after ping.
well, that's true.
Mhm.
Can we get another one?
Of course.
No. Go on.
Like, I think honestly, your biggest, I think the fault lies not in how you look, but in your self-confidence. So, if you believe in yourself, then you will find someone.
You really think so?
I do think so.
Okay. And then he just sort of floats off dejectedly, not entirely sure. His eye stalks are kind of droopy, not exactly alpha male body language.
No. Oh no.
Will you help me later?
Sure. We'll do our best.
I stock promise.
Ah. Sure. I stock promise.
And
I don't
then he
know
floats
how.
over to you, and one of his eye stalks reaches out to your face.
Oh god. I wanna what do I do? I just wanna use minor illusion to make one of my horns look like an eye star.
No, it's got to be your eye to
Oh
eye.
no.
And like the little eye is like right up against your right orb. Like it's very disorienting.
That's so weird. But okay, sure.
Okay. And then his little eye and your eye touch. It's very painful because of course your eye is very sensitive.
Ouch.
And then his eye stalk pulls back as well. Oh. Wow, it's no wonder nobody makes too many of those promises.
It's probably gonna get infected. It's okay.
This is how you get pink eye.
Hmm.
Or maybe in Violet's case, it'll be like turquoise eye to match the rest of her.
Oh, well.
Eek.
All right. Okay, Sophie, you're not
Charlotte will
escaping
take
this one.
Charlotte will take one of the cooking pots and she will wedge it in his eye hole and try to get
What?
some leverage and pop. What?
Don't you have like knives and things?
Knives, but it'll like cut the eye, won't it? I need something blunt.
Uh, hey, you describe how you're the expert.
Well, I was describing. So I'll wedge the like the cooking pot into his eye socket and like push it till I get some leverage and like hopefully it pops out, you know? Like I take the cooking pot and I into the eye. So
Okay.
the edge is like you get me?
Oh,
And then I'll push.
you get me?
I
You can take the girl out of the docks, but you can't take the docks out of the girl. Okay. Sounds reasonable. Uh, I love how Ida's just standing, like Lilith is just standing there watching. Um, no, no
Oh
assistance
wait,
whatsoever.
maybe I could have used Lilith's shield.
No, not my shield. But I mean, isn't it easier to just use the knife around? I'm gonna try to guide her with my guidance.
Okay, I'll use a combination of the cooking pot and a knife to
Okay.
pry the eye free.
With guidance from Lilith, or is Lilith just
Yeah.
gonna let Charlotte?
No. With
Yeah, she's got to be.
guidance.
She's like, use the knife.
It's like, why don't you use your tiara?
No.
Okay, yes, the knife. With the knife, you were able to cut some of the flesh away around the socket, thereby creating a greater cavity, and then reducing the amount of inherent suction that keeps the orb in its place. And once you remove that bit of flesh, which takes a lot of work because it's the beholder's skin is kind of armored almost. Um, but you eventually peel it away. You're able to then have an easier time scooping it out. Let's see how successful you are. Let's go ahead and roll the d20, and Ida, if you want to roll the guidance roll for her, so you can add that in.
Oh, here I go. I'm gonna roll.
You're gonna roll.
Oh, girl.
Wow, a 22. Yes, I mean, it's like, and then, and then, and the thing just like pops out and rolls on the ground about 3 feet away, covered in dust and dirt.
You're a natural.
Thank you. Although such lesser tasks are beneath me, you guys can pick up that eye.
Hmm. The eyes have it.
Mm.
Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation.
Well done.
Prestidigitation. Cleaning myself.
Cleaning yourself, cleaning the eye, maybe?
Oh, sure, I'll clean the eye too. Good idea.
Just like gleams in the glow of the underdark fungi. Yeah, very
All
good.
sorted.
You are now the proud owners of a slightly glaucomic but otherwise pristine beholder central eye. Larry, of course, watches all this with absolute horror. You're such beasts. Oh, disgusting. They call me a monster, but you are the true monsters. Oh.
Oh,
And
put a
then
sock
Larry,
in it.
what's a sock? He says innocently, since he has no appendages that would possibly
Oh,
use gloves or socks. And then he floats over to the corpse, and he uses his tentacle eye stalks to touch the outside of the central eye cavity. Hmm. Hmm. And he picks up the corpse. I'll just say this for later.
you do that.
All right. You guys, how are you going to carry this thing around? It's huge. It's,
I was thinking
it's
about that.
it's almost the size of the body itself, obviously. It's like a third of the body itself, which makes it just slightly smaller than a dwarf. Like a whole dwarf corpse.
I don't suppose that would fit in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I think the bag of holding is pretty full at this stage. I haven't been really keeping track of it, but I feel like if I was, it would have ruptured, it spilled out or something by now.
I don't think that's full, actually.
You don't think so? I think you've got a lot of stuff in there.
Mm.
You don't think so?
Let's see.
We should make a bag of holding character sheet and then put all the stuff on the inventory, and then it would be easier to track the weight of it.
Good idea.
Make it so, number one.
It looks like it's gold. A couple of spell books, some bracers, and some mushroom, and a map to Graven Hollow.
Is there
There's a
more?
rusty breastplate. We can take that out. I don't know why that's in there.
No, my breastplate.
It's a shame that Cracker isn't still with us. She could lug it behind her like a cart animal.
We also had
Like
the
a
pot with Dylan. That's great.
the Dylan soup.
Yeah. Oh no.
Gross.
There's a couple of bottles of whiskey and gold, and a wooden
Well,
box with the 4 eggs.
I'd be more than happy to help carry the gold. Feel free up space.
Uh-huh.
I take my whiskey. Is that song popular in Europe? Probably not. It's all over the airwaves here. Okay. All right, so you've got your central eye. Well, for the purposes of advancing the story, we'll just say you can pop it into your bag of holding, but it weighs like 100 pounds.
100 pounds,
Oh.
goodness.
Well, I mean, it's like most of the body of a beholder. All right, you know
Hmm.
what? I just Googled it and it says 10 pounds, but I don't feel that's right because a beholder is large. Beholder itself is large, and
You
then
added 90 pounds.
yeah, but I mean, if it's a large creature, it's like a horse, right? That's what a large creature is, or a cow, right? And the eye is like a huge part of the. It depends on the beholder image, but some beholder images, the original ones, the eye is like almost the whole, body of it. Nowadays, they're making the eye smaller and it's more of a face, um, but even still, if you take like a big chunk of the horse, like horses weigh like 400 pounds, right?
Oh,
No, actually 1,000, like up to 2,000 pounds, which is like a ton,
oh my gosh.
half a ton to a ton.
Son, that's a really big horse.
Okay, but 1,000 pounds is like an average horse weight, right? So, so even if you took like the haunch of a horse, like, right, that'd be what, 200 pounds, maybe 150 pounds. The beholder eye is bigger than a horse head, and a horse head weighs 10 pounds. So there's no way it's 10 pounds. Okay. I'll split the difference with you, and we'll call it 50 pounds, which is very generous. Very generous.
Okay.
It's also filled with fluid,
Hmm. Oh, I have an
which is
idea.
heavy.
What if we cast just floating disc and then it can just like follow us around?
Which is fine, except you have to keep casting it, and then
Yeah.
if something
Yeah.
goes wrong, you got to climb something. Then it's like,
Mm.
all right.
Hmm.
And then you've got that whole issue. What if you start running from an enemy, and then you've got to like make sure that the thing doesn't fall off?
Mhm.
Look, it's a big giant eye. There's no easy way to. Oh, unless there is. I'm
Unless
I'm all
there's,
ears.
you should have said you're all eyes.
I'm all eyes. I don't see the idea anywhere. Where is it?
Okay, it's in the bag. Let's just move on.
It's in the bag.
Oh, okay. I guess there is a simple
30
answer.
minutes later. It's like, all right.
It was so good.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Larry is inconsolable until you help him with his new Tinder profile. You still have the tracks for the caravan.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting some sleep, but
Sure,
that's just me.
Ali.
Mhm.
I
Couldn't resist.
just I
Took a
just
while.
got it.
But
Okay, let's get some shut eye then. We can come up with a plan tomorrow or overnight
okay.
for what to do next.
So you will all get your shit eye. Remember to remind me, please, when Daria comes back, that Zenith has also had a chance to get some shit eye.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll just
so
put it
that
in the
we don't
chat.
have to. Yeah, we don't have to do that separately, and she can even do it when she's back. Okay. Anybody doing anything special with their character sheets other than the usual?
No.
Lovely, excellent. Okay.
Think about
Think.
Yeah, you don't have
Um.
anybody to learn any draconic from, so
Yeah. No inferno.
or infernal
Um.
rather. You know the draconic.
Huh. Yeah. Hmm. So do I forget one word actually, or do I just not
No.
learn
It's
one?
that's not your
Okay.
fault. Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
glad you remembered the rule though.
Mm-hmm. And I'll use the portent.
Okay.
15 and 16.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
not bad. Anybody else?
I want to change from command or
Okay.
ceremony. I mean,
Okay.
to protection from evil and good instead.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my horn of good berries. Feeling a
Yeah.
bit peckish.
Yay.
You go, Queen.
Yes.
And since Sinise is kind of absent,
Yeah.
well,
What's up with that, huh?
yeah. I guess 2 for me, 2 for Lilith, and 3 for Violet and Charlotte.
Whatever you
Okay,
say.
okay.
Yay.
I'm a hungry, hungry girl.
Um,
So you're gonna say
I,
hungry hippo.
Yeah.
I do want to change out enlarge reduce for greater invisibility.
Oh.
Ooh, fancy. You want
Mm.
to tell everybody what that does so that they know what you can do with it?
Well, invisible, but
Excellent.
greater.
Oh
hmm
my gosh.
I can even cast spells while invisible. hmm And yeah,
It's like in the name.
it's super great.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna also summon Rua again.
Okay. And Ida, what does Lilith plan to do with ceremony? Is it to make the holy water or?
No, I removed the ceremony to use
Oh, sorry.
protection from evil and good instead.
Okay, right. Okay. But you have 1 vial of holy water now, right?
2.
2. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Anybody else? I guess that's it, huh?
I'm also gonna make Ivy come with us.
No way. That's crazy, bro.
It is.
Why does Hal
She can.
suddenly sound like? Why does he sound like a surfer dude?
Who are you?
I don't. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know myself anymore. Okay.
I'm just gonna put 1 good berry in Rua's harness as well.
Yeah, that's such a good idea. I'm gonna do 2.
Yes. Did you have a harness as well, Laura?
I had a harness to begin with, yeah.
Okay.
She
I
made
made
it
it with.
when we were in
Blingdenstone.
Scholt.
Yeah,
Oh,
Scholt?
right.
Yeah.
it's been a while.
It's
Yeah.
been a while. It has been a while. Okay, cool. All right. Well, you guys are rested. I mean, I assume you rested inside the castle since you're literally right there.
Yeah.
Um, so you had a good rest. You're no longer, none of you are exhausted any longer.
Great. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor to prepare
Oh,
me for
that's
the
good.
oncoming day.
That's a good idea, actually.
Oh, intriguing.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay.
Moon Prism power.
Why is it intriguing? What I said is intriguing?
Yes.
Oh, no, I mean, just I I wasn't foreshadowing. I just, as a rule of thumb, if you're heading out into the great unknown, it's and you have the ability to do it, and it doesn't cost a whole lot to do it, then it could be the difference between, being hit and not being hit. Plus, it stacks with shield, so with mage armor and shield together, you get a +8 bonus to your armor class, which is, not too shabby, even if you weren't a wizard wearing basically just
A dress.
street clothes and a tiara. Like, your tiara is not going to protect you very much, if I'm being honest about it. Okay. Anybody else? Any other preparations? False lifers?
Oh, it only lasts an hour, so I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, you're all prepped. Hootie gives you each a sack full of basic rations. They're very basic because he says he's not sure how the magic works with respect to what you eat in the castle. Remember, the whole castle is under um, a magical spell that provides all the sustenance and resources needed for anybody resting in the castle, but they are not necessarily transportable outside the castle, which is weird because once you've eaten it, presumably the energy is in your system. If it didn't stay in your system when you left, you'd be starving. But magic is magic. So, but he does give you things like uh, roasted slices of bread mushrooms, which essentially toast up very nicely into sort of these crunchy, very light, tasty, but healthy biscuits. Jams made from a combination of fungus and something he tells you not to ask too much about. He calls it a jam, but it's almost like a Marmite kind of a confection. It's more savory than it is sweet, and you suspect there's some animal matter in there, which, for those of you who are vegans, maybe it's something you'd consider not participating with, in just if you wanted to be true to your beliefs or culinary preferences. He also gives you some salted fish. They are the kinds of blind whitefish that you've seen in the various lakes and streams in the Underdark. And he gives you 3 bottles of very nice looking drow wine.
Ooh. Well,
Mm.
I'm not too keen on dry wine.
It's not for everybody, to be fair.
Hmm.
Yeah. Should we follow the tracks or?
If only there were some yellow bricks.
Yeah, it would have been so much easier.
And a couple of little dwarves running around singing. Yeah, you guys tell me what you're doing. I'm waiting for you.
Let's follow the tracks. Yeah. Didn't it lead into some sort of cavern or something?
Yeah, so you're in a massive cavern, and then basically
Mhm.
most of the entrances seem like naturally occurring tunnels or
Right.
fissures. So you're not experts, right? None of you are dwarves, but from the previous conversations with the dwarves of Gauntlgrim and gnomes that you've encountered, you, especially your ranger friend who was consumed by a mind flayer, um, you you know that most of these tunnels are created through a combination of water, lava, sometimes purple worms, other creatures that burrow, and then of course your standard sort of tectonic, geological disturbances, which can create separations between various types of mineral strata. So sometimes it's a massive cavern, sometimes it's like a very narrow fissure that just sort of 2 large pieces of rock just sort of pull apart, and then it creates both a chasm that you have to bridge or maybe walkways that you can follow along one side. Um, but between that and the water and the lava, there are plenty of ways to get out of the caverns. And this set of tracks follows what seems to be a fairly wide, naturally occurring tunnel. It doesn't seem smooth and perfectly symmetrical like the purple worm tunnels you've seen before. But it's definitely been somehow prepared because unlike a truly natural phenomena, it's been prepared or it's been worn away by eons of water and lava because and some use because the surface that you're walking on is a bit smoother than the edges of the cavern itself, which are much rougher. And there are dripping stalactites everywhere. But they're also clearly, the further you go, like maybe a half a mile in, you start to see that there are ruts in the ground. So your experience of walking through cities and through towns, especially towns which don't necessarily have the same kind of stone paving that you might find in a fancy city like Neverwinter, that although there may be a dirt road through the center of a village, for example, over time, the wagon tracks tend to follow the same path, and then they gouge out through the mud and the soft earth these little narrow channels, and they become narrower and narrower because the wagons get stuck in them. They keep going further and further in. They keep digging out the channel for the individual wagon tracks, wagon wheels, and you start to see evidence of this, as well as quite a lot of footprints that you don't you're none of you are. I don't think any of you are experts at proficient in survival,
Nope.
but
Shard isn't.
but even for those who aren't, it's obvious there are a lot of footprints here. Some of them look like humanoid sized feet, but you also see the telltale markings of beasts of burden. Right, you may not be able to identify exactly which ones. Okay, what's the marching order?
Well, Cracker in front.
Obviously.
Yeah, as always.
We're all like 60 feet behind.
Yeah.
I can go first.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the Discord, so I haven't been recording the sound. I've just been recording the video
Funny.
after I locked off. Okay, that's fine.
I can go after.
Okay.
Do we
So
have to
who's
go
really
in a
so,
straight line?
no,
Also,
it's very, very wide. You can do whatever you want. You could walk 4 abreast, you could walk in a diamond pattern, you can stagger it out. It's like this part of the tunnel is almost 30 feet wide. It's like 10 meters wide.
Okay. So
But
I
it
guess.
it's uneven. Sometimes it narrows down to like 5 meters, right? But it's
Yeah.
definitely being used as as some sort of a low way, they might call it in the Underdark.
So I guess Lilith first, and then the three of us in a kind of triangle.
yeah.
V formation.
Yeah, she's got armor, although she is also your healer, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
You got
Well,
good berries.
let's make sure if anything bad happens, she goes down first.
Yeah. Well, we
Okay.
might be attacked from the back. So then we are the front line. Never know.
exactly.
This is true. Okay.
Mm.
Is it just a straight kind of just a road to follow? Or
Yeah, so as you are following it, aside from the turn order, are you doing anything special? You
Well,
just
I'm
sort of
having my
walking, or
shield up.
you have your shield up? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
yeah.
Anybody
I'm
else doing
having my
anything?
short sword out
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah, very sensible. Anybody else doing anything?
Do owls have dark vision?
What'd you say?
I forgot. Do owls have dark vision? I think
Elves?
so.
Oh yeah.
Owls do have dark vision.
Oh, are
That's what
owls.
but they do.
Sorry.
So maybe I'll even have Ivy sit on my shoulder and look through her eyes, so
Okay.
that I have 120 feet of
Yeah.
vision.
I have definitely done this with my the few times I get to play as a wizard myself. I've certainly done this. So yes, sure. It's a bit
Yeah.
disconcerting. You do occasionally stumble because you're not used to looking at it through Ivy, and it's an active thing, right? You have to like kind of,
Mhm.
do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, but yes, you can certainly.
Just try to be really perceptive.
I'm gonna have Rua sit on my shoulder and look backwards behind us, and I'm going to tell him to be on the alert and tell me if he sees anything.
So
Oh,
perceptive. So cool.
wow! You guys
I
are
got
getting
eyes in
really
the back of
good.
my head.
Clever girl.
You guys are getting so smart. How'd you get to be such smart D&D players?
18 intelligence.
Love it.
It's rubbing off.
Uh-huh. Okay. And a little bit of modesty, presumably. Um, okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and give me some perception checks, survival checks, whatever you guys want to try.
25 on perception.
Wow.
Um,
You hear a rumor that up at Neverwinter, they are starting to give away free fish in the name of Lady Charlotte of the Docks.
Yay.
No, that's not true. Okay. 21, 25, 15, and 13. So everybody's doing perception checks, right? No survival checks.
Mhm.
Okay. So the first thing that you all notice is that there is air that comes through here, right? You know, there's like some combination of air being forced as a result of hot air coming up from somewhere below, presumably, just like in Gauntlgrim, or waterfalls that happen because of the underground rivers that occur. Some of them lead to the Dark Lake, which you've been to. Sometimes it's just airflow because, air travels. And on the air itself, you occasionally smell what seems to be a fetid scent of decay and blood and really ripe animal droppings, like really strong, almost it's a combination of musk and uh, animal feces and just very, very wildly overpowering. And then it goes away.
Pleasant. Do you guys smell that?
Yeah, doesn't smell good.
And then occasionally you also hear that.
Oh, do we recognize the animal sound?
Yeah, you could try survival or animal
Okay.
handling. Tell me what you rolled.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, nice job, Beth.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do.
19
Yeah,
on survival.
amazing.
Hey, all right. Charlotte is almost certain that that is a
Animal.
bird.
Oh, a bird. Okay. That's a bird, guys.
Yeah.
Ah,
Uh,
whatever you say.
yeah. Lilith isn't 100% sure. She thinks it sounds like somebody laughing. Now, I don't know. Has Byleth encountered these things before? Does she know what they are? Does she think she knows what they are?
Mm,
I'm not sure if Byleth's actually encountered these.
Didn't she?
I don't know if I know. It reminded me of Knowles, but I don't know if that's not way off.
And does Byleth know about Knowles? Or is that a Laura thing?
Um, we had this one bard with us that had the Knoll
Yes.
baby. She took them
Yes.
with her.
Yes. Well, the Knowles came from you killed a bunch of Knowles, didn't you? Get
Yeah,
those. Yes. So
and then
they
there was a
do
baby
sound
again.
very much like Knowles and hyenas, which is what
Well,
you are familiar with.
very nice. Oh, I mean, not so nice, but
What? What? Very nice.
good that I knew it.
What? It's got it. Oh, God.
Guys, this might be Knowles.
Might be what?
Knowles
Does
are
everybody
like
else know what Knowles are?
No.
I'm not sure they do either.
Well, I only have 17 intelligence. There's no way I'd know. What's a knoll?
um well, they're like how do I explain? Hyena beings, but not really. Um
What's different about them?
Does Charlotte even know what a
um
hyena is?
Oh god, what's a hyena? I don't know.
I mean, I think they're like a hybrid species. Um I think that they actually take over um
Oh god, you're
hyena
not very much of a
corpses
teacher, are you,
and
Byleth?
then
So
it's just I've encountered them once, okay? They're not very nice, that's all I know. That's all I'm saying.
Great,
Most of the
great.
time. Even though
Okay.
their babies can sometimes be cute.
Well, someone's not getting that tier position at Silvery Moon.
Oh, that hurt.
So I guess we should be on our guard. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Hmm.
okay.
Oh, and
I don't
they
suppose you know of any
worship
weaknesses.
Yinagu, but I don't know if that's anything that would help right now.
Yes.
They were?
They worship a god named Yinagu.
Right, okay.
That's just, I don't know. Be careful and stealthy.
And other times, aside from hearing this and smelling what smells like the droppings at a zoo, for those of you who've ever been to a zoo, uh, you also occasionally get the sensation that you're being watched. But every time you turn around to try to see what it is that might be behind you, all you get is like this fleeting image, but that's it.
Well, isn't seeing anything either while he's looking behind us.
Yeah, Rua can roll his own perception check, I suppose.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to add and 12. Not as good as the 21 before, but
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he sees what you see, which is essentially a whole bunch of shadows, what appear to be something. He can't tell what it is. It's not a question of It's not a question of his eyesight. Whatever it is, Rua tells you, is deliberately making it hard to be seen. They're very good at hiding.
Mm. As we say in Elvish, there are some owls in the moss.
I hope that's like a real Norwegian thing, because that would
It
be
is.
hilarious. Okay, yeah. If it wasn't, that would be even better that you just sort of made it up on the spot, because it sounds so genuinely deep and philosophical, you know, like
We have it too.
nice. I like it. Okay, yes. So do you continue on? Do you do anything differently? Sort of ignore it? Whatever. I mean, there's always stuff, and you're never
I think
alone
we're
in the
gonna
Underdark.
maybe try and be a little bit more sneaky, perhaps. We can
Sneaky.
try.
Like how?
I don't know.
Walking on our tiptoes. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
While we're humming.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. Somehow I
Finger
feel like we're making more
recorders.
noise than we were before. Where's that piano coming from?
Well, we just don't know enough about these creatures to be able to formulate any kind of reasonable plan, I feel.
No. Guess we just have to be vigilant.
Unless we get the
Okay.
drop on them and attack first.
Ooh.
But we can't see them.
But we know they're
Oh.
there, right?
Well, you don't know for sure what it is. You just know that you feel like you're being watched, and every time you try to turn around, whatever it is, it seems to disappear.
We could
Can't
always fire
But
a fireball.
Yeah, or we can stop and kind of announce that we know they're there.
Mm.
Command them to show themselves in the name of
love.
Talos.
Love and friendship. We'll
Yeah.
punish you.
In the name of love, show yourself in the name of love. What? What's wrong with this guy?
Well, who's the most intimidating out of us?
It'd probably be you.
Me?
Denise, but she's not paying attention.
Oh, damn it.
She's kind of in her own world today.
I don't feel that in the intimidation is my strong side.
Maybe someone who can make their voice like super loud
You
and
mean somebody with
scary.
prestidigitation?
I can't do that with prestidigitation.
Oh, that's
That's thaumaturgy.
Dramaturgy. I can do that, but I'm
Doesn't it give you
unsure. I
advantage
mean,
or something?
I don't. I
It will
mean,
attract a lot. That's really loud.
yeah, it will not only attract
Oh, right.
person
Yeah.
slash anything else watching us right
hello?
now.
Is there anybody there? We're just a group of very lightly armed humanoids who have no dealings with the Underdark whatsoever.
Hmm. Another idea would be message, but I don't know if it's possible if we only
Don't you have
see
to be
like,
able to see them?
yeah, I mean we see shadows on them, and we don't have to see them. We just have to know they're there, I guess. I think.
Huh?
Wait.
Oh,
Uh,
post it.
I mean you have to point your finger towards them.
Yes.
Um,
Where are you pointing? Huh?
somewhere where it last was and hoping it goes through.
I mean, you
Like
could
dialing a
eventually
random
catch
number.
them.
Yeah. Hello? Something on the other end, maybe?
I feel like this is how Laura used to spend her days when she was younger.
Me?
Friend,
No.
friends coming over, and then they would just troll people.
Maybe.
Oh
We'll
dear,
never know.
Laura, you're such a bad person. You used to
What?
be. I used to think you're such a nice person, but actually, you're like a
Oh
real
my.
troublemaker.
Obviously.
Shots fired.
Well, it was just, a little. It didn't harm anybody, I think. I hope.
Oh, she's admitting it.
I think I did it like once or twice. Probably.
Shocking.
And once I did it, not, I didn't want to do it, but it was like one of these old phones, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then my grandfather was like, that's still working. And I was like, oh no, I'm calling somebody right now. Well, anyway, um, I don't think message would work. Long story short.
But that would be hilarious. You just sort of walk around a big city and just like point at random people, and
Yeah.
you should definitely buy that pair of shoes. Huh? Who said that?
Oh, that would be so powerful.
That
That
dress
would
makes
be.
you look fat.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's vicious.
Subliminal. That is vicious mockery. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. What else you guys gonna do? You're not gonna. So you're not gonna try to stop and confront these people, basically. That's what I'm asking. Or are you?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know. Are you? I'm
I don't
asking
know, are
you.
we? I don't know,
Uh,
are
I feel like we can go back and forth on this quite a while.
I mean, I'd live for the chaos, but whether or not it's good for us is another story.
We can continue and just keep an eye out
Hope for the best.
for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happened from letting somebody just randomly trail you without knowing who they are, confronting them. Go
That
for it.
doesn't sound good.
What? No, no, I would never.
Maybe we can just say in a normal voice that they should show themselves. That we
Yeah,
know
we
they're
can
there.
stop and just turn around and say that we know that they're there and to show themselves.
Yeah.
Show yourself. I'm dying to meet you. Show yourself. Ah.
Is that a song?
That's from Frozen 2.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
That would explain why I don't know it.
I only seen it once.
At the end, when
Like,
she's like in the magic place and she's like, show yourself to the
okay.
mysterious voice.
Okay, let's just do it. I'm gonna turn around and just say, show yourself, we know you're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll.
All right.
What would you like? Intimidation, persuasion?
Either is fine. I don't. They're the same.
You don't give a
So
damn.
yeah,
Okay.
it does. Persuasion. 17.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. As you do, what appears to be a small lizard-like creature, but it's kind of humanoid. It peeks out from behind a stalactite. Uh, it's kind of weird because it's actually. Oh God! Sorry, my roll 20 just totally crapped out on me again. it seems to be wearing a hat and what looks like an odd item of clothing, and says to you, firstly, it says something in Draconic, which only, I guess, Byleth speaks currently. Right?
I don't.
Hello?
I speak it.
That's what I'm asking. Nobody else
Yeah.
speaks. Nobody
No.
else speaks Draconic.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I thought I was getting killed. You. What are you doing here?
I'm just gonna look quizzically around the group. Does anyone understand him?
Um,
No.
yeah, he asks what we're doing here. I answer we're trying to follow the caravan to Menzoberranzan.
Oh. Why are you interested in the caravan?
Um, it stopped by Vizeran de Via's house, and we're acquaintances of him.
The castle of the mage?
Yes.
Hmm. Do you know the mage?
Yeah, we do know him.
Hmm.
Some would say, unfortunately.
And he just sort of blinks one eyelid and then another eyelid. Hmm. What do you want with the caravan?
Well, mostly we know that they're also on the way to Menzoberranzan, so I think we want to join them on the way.
You want to join the caravan?
Only for a safe passage to Menzoberranzan, yes.
Hmm. I'll introduce you to our group. If they agree, you can join us.
All right. Nice.
Thank you. That's very generous.
Hmm. Follow me. And then he skitters off in front of you along the same track that you were essentially following. Do you guys want to take a break? I just realized it's a little bit late. So do you guys need a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short break.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah,
Or
we'll make it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 minutes. Okay.
Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here.
hold
my
my
earrings.
Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay, so you are following this little weird lizard creature, and he takes you through this winding passage. It's still fairly wide, but it's only now about 2.5 meters, so it's getting quite narrow. The height is good, and you can see how the wagons, if there are wagons, or if it's an actual quote unquote caravan, can fit through here. But it starts to get a bit tight, and then it suddenly opens up again, and and I know this is going to be a black screen, so I haven't opened it up yet, so don't start freaking out and sending me loads of complaints. Where'd it go? Yeah, nice. I just made it just a little bit too complicated. There we go. Okay, so this is a black screen, I know. Hang on one second. And
Oh, I can't see anything.
Black.
just fucking trolling me. And
Gonna get a call
Language.
later.
God damn it.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Okay. So you now catch up to the caravan and now you can see something, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you are looking at what appears to be the back of the caravan. It's very clearly a bunch of carts, mostly covered wagons, a hodgepodge of things drawn by and also accompanied by a number of different types of beasts of burden, including rothe, which of course you've seen before because you've encountered them at various points, including the trading station, as well as in Gauntlgrim and stuff. Ooh. That changed something? Okay. And you are all here. You're up in that upper left-hand corner, and you've just come out of that little black oval, which is essentially the cave entrance. And the bit that you're looking at is just below you and off to the side a little bit. So
Wait,
you're
sorry,
kinda
where are
looking.
we?
You're here. Ooh, earthquake. You're here, and you are looking down this way. And
Okay,
that's what you see with the various wagons and
okay.
things.
And is the bit where we are meant to be black?
Yeah, that you've come through, that's like a large tunnel, essentially.
Ah, okay, cool, cool.
So you're essentially right here.
Great, great.
Feel free to position your tokens. I might actually make this a map just to make it a little bit easier to watch, even though it doesn't quite look as nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, that
And the
looks warm and
creature
inviting.
and the creature pulls who's in the lead? Is it Lilith?
Yes, that should be me.
Okay. So the creature pulls Lilith's hand and off to the side, and you see what appear to be a small group of similarly dressed lizard creatures or draconic creatures. Actually, Byleth would probably know that these are more likely to be lizard creatures rather than kobolds or draconic. And they seem to be hunched over a small table. Does anybody have what skills, what backgrounds does everybody have? I know one of you's an urchin.
I'm a sage.
Sage.
I'm a haunted one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
She's haunted.
yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Acolyte.
Okay. So you don't really recognize this, but the image is unusual. And they all in unison turn to look at you. And the first one that led you here looks and says, "Would you like to join us for a game?"
Well, what sort of game?
It's very interesting. We call
Is
it
it?
humans and houses.
Hmm.
And he invites you to sit down at their little table. which is very small compared to the rest of you because these things are they're about 4 feet tall. You see that there are these little cubes that look like dice, but some of them are very funny looking. There seem to be writing implements and paper.
Oh, I'll pass.
We are kind of in a hurry.
So cool.
Yes, in any other circumstance, I would love to play with you fellows, but unfortunately, as my comrade said, we are in quite a bit of a hurry. We mustn't delay.
Are you sure? It's quite a lot of fun. You can pretend to be something completely fantastical.
Oh, really now? That certainly is intriguing. But I have no time for games and make believe. I don't do such things.
It sounds so
I'm
cool.
playing a level 4 accountant.
What's that?
Oh, he's very powerful.
I don't
He
know
can
that.
add all sorts of sums together.
What?
And he's got proficiency in tax preparation.
That sounds so magical.
It really is. He's trying to get a promotion at work.
Mhm.
Are you sure you don't want to roll some dice with us?
How long would it take?
Oh, this can go on for years.
Oh. Um, that's a long time. I mean, we kind of have to save the world and all in real life, you know?
Oh,
No make pretend.
right.
Mm.
Okay. Um,
Some other
well,
time.
it was nice meeting you.
You too.
The
What's your
caravan's that way.
What's your name in case we change our minds in the future?
Hutha. Hutha? Hutha.
His name is what? Utha?
Hutha.
Utha?
No, it's Thutha.
Thutha.
Hoopa.
Thutha, okay.
Thutha.
Thutha. That's great. So nice
Are you,
to meet you.
are you making fun of my name?
No, I would never.
And then he rolls some dice. I cast tax audit. And he points at you. And everybody laughs.
Oh, no, you got me. Let's go.
See you later.
Can I just ask you a question before we move on?
Let me
Have you
see.
been?
And then he rolls some dice. Okay, I guess you can.
Oh, thank you.
He rolls a natural 20.
Have you been here long?
We've been here for about a day.
Okay.
We're traveling with some other groups, and they insisted that we stop here. We wanted to keep going, but they're providing some security, so without them, we can't really travel.
Right. Thank you.
And then he rolls another d20. Okay. Bye.
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 And then the other one of the other ones whispers to the first one in Draconic, I think she liked you. No, get out of here. Leave me alone.
Goodness, we don't. I'll have to meet some strange people down here.
Yeah. I guess we should just keep moving then.
Yeah, you tell me what you do. There's caverns that go this way, tunnels that go this way, sort of this way, and then there's also like a narrower bit that goes that way, but you can't see what's down there.
Okay. Are there cart tracks all over, or?
Primarily in the direction that you were looking. So it's kind of
Okay.
following this bit. There are some this way, but it's not anywhere near as pronounced.
Right. Should we just kind of follow the tracks, or was it like 14 days ago Lizaran was abducted? Wasn't it? Fortnight.
Are you asking me?
Well, I think that Hootie said that it was a fortnight ago.
Yeah.
So it can't be this caravan.
Well, to be fair, you don't know where they've been,
True.
and you don't know at what speed they normally travel. So you guys weren't rushing. You didn't say you were traveling faster than normal, but you did say that you were, you weren't slowing down either. And when you look at these guys, they've got like lots of wagons. They've got, all the beasts of burden are very slow looking beasts of burden, right? They're not like.
But have you been traveling for days, or because if it's the same day, weird that they haven't gotten farther if.
Well, you didn't ask me that. You're asking. Are you asking Thutha?
Well, have we been traveling for days, or are this the same day that we left the tower?
Oh no, you guys have been traveling for a while now. There was nothing to cover. Like remember, you were walking for a while and you've been followed, and I just skipped ahead to save time.
Yeah, but days or hours?
Days.
Oh, okay. That's something
We're not.
else. It
Sorry.
seemed like hours.
Yes, that's fair. We only did one long rest, but it was going to be the same long rests, and I'm not going to do any random encounters. Not like really, really random encounters, because I find like that's just a waste of time. If it's literally just a random encounter and there's no story point to it, not even like a random story point, then I don't see the point of having it.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, I mean, Devere also said in his message that they were that this was a job party, and I don't think
Yeah.
this is a job party. I mean, of course, they could have had means of disguising themselves, but if it's really a really, really powerful entity that imprisoned him, then why would they even feel the need to disguise themselves? So,
Yeah.
I don't think that
Fair point.
this party has something to do with this necessarily.
And you just can't take these guys seriously. They're playing houses and humans.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Larry said that.
seriously. I mean, like what a bunch of losers.
So cringe. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Yes, Larry said.
He said that the caravan was also other kind of races, just drow. So
Yes. But as I said, this seems to be a very heavily populated path or road, right? It can't just be one caravan making all these marks and tracks and gouges into the mud and dirt, and it's not even like really mud because it's mostly stone. But okay, so what do you want to do?
Keep moving, I guess.
Okay,
Which
well,
direction? What
yeah, feel free
direction?
to move your tokens. I'm waiting for you guys to give me some cues. I'm not just going to reveal the whole map. It's a big ass map. I spent time on this. I built it myself.
Did you really?
Huh?
Did you really build the map yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. Looks good.
So cool. Mhm.
Thank you.
Mm.
Okay, Lilith, you go first. With that shield of yours. I'll just hide behind.
Well, should we go this way?
Mm. Are these just carts of some kind?
That's a sort of a generic representation of the actual caravan itself.
Ah, okay, so
Like, I mean, there's like dozens of animals and people, and it's like I could fill up the whole tunnel with
wow,
tokens, but it'll
so many.
just look very cluttered. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean the caravans are this way.
So
Do
the
you think
caravans
it's
are sort of below you on the map,
Mhm.
but you can also, but there are tracks that seem to head this way as well.
which way do you want to go?
That is a very
I
good
don't know.
question.
Yeah.
I think we
Um,
should follow the caravan we see first.
do you want to talk to them or
Um,
just pass them and keep going?
mm, I mean, Hootie told us this one party that stopped at Devere's house, right? I don't know if we will meet them here. Other than that, maybe we can just keep walking with them if they're on their way to Menzoberranzan for safety.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. Slow down, slow down. You're getting too far. Getting all stressed out again.
Whee!
Okay, so as you get head up to the front of the caravan, you pass all manner of humanoid and non-humanoid creatures. They are mostly, the first thing you notice is they are mostly the kind that you could encounter on the surface. Not to say that they are surface dwellers specifically. Quite a few of them have equipment on them that make you think that they're used to being in the Underdark, like exceptionally bright lamps, even for races that have dark vision. But you see a couple of orcs, some disheveled looking dwarves, which is a weird combination, right? You've already seen lizard men. There are definitely a couple of humans. No drow. There's a gnome in there. A few other groups. There's some halflings. No tieflings. No really exotic races. They all kind of look at you and stare at you blankly, but they don't say anything. But you do hear a little bit of muttering and, kind of some people seem to be grumbling about the delay. One person speaking in Undercommon. Anybody speak Undercommon?
I do.
Okay. So one person speaking in undercom says to somebody else, "My fungus is going to spoil before we get to the market. What's taking them so long?" Well, you know what they say. We're not supposed to move until they're ready and have completed their negotiations.
I'm gonna kind of gather the party and tell them what I heard.
Okay. You occasionally see people, they're very comfortable. They've obviously settled in. There's like little campfires, there are people sleeping. Occasionally you see people sort of just sprawled out, like literally just completely passed out.
Hmm. That's strange.
It is strange. It doesn't look like they're sleeping. It doesn't like, it's not like a normal kind of a situation where you've got a bedroll and you fall asleep on a bedroll. Like they kind of remind you of being, it would remind Charlotte of when sailors would come back into port after being away for a long time and then going out on the town and getting blind drunk and then passing out just wherever, on the docks or on the street or, on a bench someplace.
Hmm. Lilith, what's your prognosis?
Well, people have been bored and been drinking too much, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, are you proficient in medicine?
I am.
Okay. Was that yes?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a medicine check, actually.
14.
Okay. The first thing you notice is that there's no scent of alcohol. And the second thing you notice is there are no bottles. Which doesn't necessarily mean they can be drunk, but they don't smell like they're drunk, which is something that you're very familiar with.
Are
Because we all
people
know
tending to them?
how elves like to party. Are people tending to them? No. Most people just seem to ignore that they're there. Occasionally one person's like, you occasionally see a body kind of like sprawled out in a rather awkward position, in between, like in the main thoroughfare where people would be walking if they're traveling back and forth from caravans. And although people aren't really doing a lot of that, it's not like it's a trading post. When people are doing that, they just literally step over them or walk around them and kind of ignore that they're there. But if they're dragging, you sometimes see somebody pulling like a little hand cart, and if they need to get past somebody, then they basically just push them off to the side and not very gently either.
Mm. That's weird.
maybe we should take a look at them and see what's going on. Maybe it'll shed some light on these so-called negotiations that are happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should ask someone.
Ugh,
Maybe that's easier, yeah.
that's no fun.
Oh, wanna play detective. I mean,
Charlotte's
you
like,
can go
Right?
to them.
Charlotte wants to stick a thumb up somebody's butt. That's basically she wants to go full pro.
I need to do a cavity search here.
Hmm.
If I can do it on an alien, I can do it on anybody.
Okay, no, but I will investigate a body.
Oh, you will? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see any
I'm
evidence of
gonna-
foul play, bruising, I don't
Sure.
know, magical intervention, anything like that.
Okay. So how exactly do you go about, like you said a bunch of things there. What exactly are
Yeah.
you actually physically doing?
I'm gonna be poking and prodding all over his body and like looking
Okay. So
and sniffing.
so go ahead and roll investigation, actually.
Okay.
Well, I mean that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. Yeah. Ooh, girl, yes. 20.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. So the first thing you notice is that they are their eyelids are twitching violently, as if they were in the middle of some very excited REM sleep. Uh, Not that you necessarily know what REM sleep is, but you get the idea. There's also some. They're biting. They're chomping down on their. This particular person is an orc or a half orc. You're not necessarily sure, but you've seen enough of them from the traders and sailors who would come in, especially from places like Luskin, which have a very high percentage of orcish
Yeah.
descendants. And uh, this one's gnashing its teeth violently as if it's having, a very aggressive dream of some kind. And as you roll it over, something falls out of one of its hands, and it appears to be some sort of a pipe, possibly.
A pipe, you say?
A pipe,
Hmm.
I say.
Oh, I wonder what could be in that pipe. I'll pick it up and take a sniff.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and have a little perception check or investigation, your choice.
Okay, let's
I
see.
guess it'll be investigation
Investigation's
for you.
better. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
18.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save.
Lovely. 10.
Okay. You feel a wave of nausea come over you.
Oh,
You suddenly feel incredibly dizzy. You
oh,
lose your sense of balance and you start to fall and collapse. You land on
oh.
the ground hard. You don't take any real damage, but uh, it's very powerful. Clearly, whatever it is capable of removing or taking away one's senses, is your first impression. But immediately after that, you realize that there is a very faint smell reminiscent of the black mold.
Oh my goodness. Um, I'll relay my investigations to my party.
Okay.
I hope they aren't selling this tripe. Very dangerous.
I'm gonna go back to the traders
Okay.
that spoke in Undercommon, and I'm going to ask them in Undercommon. Those guys over there, they seem like they've been, well, like they're having fun. Do you know what they've been taking?
So you come up to them completely as a stranger,
Yep.
and the first thing you do is you ask them a question like this, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Mm. 17.
With disadvantage?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Well done.
Well done, Henrietta.
Well, it's not my fault. It's the dice.
Skilled.
Yes. You
I
just
can't
you
get
just
credited.
you just hid behind the door and then only peeked out occasionally when you had a chance to fire off your lightning bolt. Um, it's a dwarf trader, but he was speaking to what appeared to be some kind of a gnome, maybe. And he looks at you, squints an eye. They seem to squint a lot, and says rather, "Who are you? I don't remember you from the caravan."
Well, we just joined. We got
Just
invited by the lizards playing houses and humans.
no, those losers.
Yeah.
Uh, Fine. What you? Where have you been? You haven't seen
You haven't seen Blackout before?
Well, not like this. No.
Yeah, it's all the rage, apparently. The orcs are passing it around, but it's those fellas in the black armor that are really the distributors, it seems.
Okay. Can I kind of... Does he look like he's kind of looking at someone when he says the guys in black armor?
Yeah, he looks like he's definitely careful. He's trying to make sure he's not being overheard too much.
Okay.
He's worried about being overheard.
Okay. If I kind of just swipe the area, do I see anyone in black armor?
Give us a perception check.
Perception. 7.
Perception. Yeah, I mean everything's dark down here, right? It's the
Yep.
Underdark.
It's the Underdark. Black on black. Okay. Well, thank you. Do
And
you
he
know
kind of
what the
squints
delay
back.
is? Yeah. Do you know what the delay is? Why we aren't moving?
Well, I might do, but it's not really any of my business, if I were being honest.
Okay. Do you know
And it
who I can
probably
talk to?
shouldn't be yours either.
Probably shouldn't, but I'm a curious person.
Well, you know what they say about curiosity.
Well, yeah, but I'm not a cat.
What?
I'm not a cat.
And he looks at you like puzzled.
Never mind.
What cat?
No, never mind. Thank you.
Curiosity killed the gnome.
Oh, well, I'm not a gnome either.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
You're an elf, aren't you? Yeah, I seen one of you before.
Down here?
Yes. Slave one, though.
Oh,
It was property of some drow priestess.
okay.
You're not with the drow, are you? I mean, I've got nothing against them, but they pay good coin. But I'm not really comfortable traveling with them, if you know what I mean.
Understandable.
You have anything interesting to trade?
I'm gonna look in my backpack and I'm gonna take out 2 of my hippogriff feathers. I got some hippogriff feathers.
Oh, that's quite interesting. What can you do with it? Can you eat it?
No, they're mostly for decoration, but they're really rare, hard to come by.
Oh. Hmm. What are you looking for?
What you have?
Oh, I've got all kinds of things.
And then he jumps into the back of his wagon and he starts rummaging around. And you just hear the sound of metal and wooden things being tossed around. Occasionally something that sounds like glass breaking. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, how about this?
And he comes back with what appears to be a very large silver bowl. It's got some beautiful engraving in dwarven language. Um, and it has in the center of it some fluting, and it kind of sticks out above it, almost curving back into the bowl itself. So it's kind of like a bowl, but then you realize it's actually hollow, and it's like 3 little spouts that pour into the bowl.
Interesting. What is it?
Well, you know, we dwarves, we tend to prefer beer and scotch,
Uh-huh.
but the elves, they like wine.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, when you drink wine, you're supposed to let it breathe. I don't know what that means exactly because, well, last time I checked, wine wasn't living. But anyway, in order to help it breathe, you're supposed to let it try to sit out. Now, this is actually a dwarven take on an elven contraption that I saw years ago. Uh, what you do is you see the bottom,
And he turns it upside down.
there's a hole down here, and it allows the air to come in up through the bottom of the bowl, and then you use a little bit of magic. I don't have any, but most of the elves can do it. And all you have to do is start the circulation, and then it takes the wine in the bowl, which you pour in from your bottle. It circulates the air with the wine, comes back out the nozzle, and it allows the wine to breathe in 1/10 the normal time. So instead of waiting an hour to drink a really nice bottle of wine, you can do it in about 6 minutes. Very
That's
nice
amazing.
for parties, and it looks really beautiful.
It does. It's amazing. So, Fred?
I've got a few others of these, but I've got 6 on order from one of the finest houses in Menzoberranzan that I have to deliver.
Oh, well, then it has to be excellent merchandise. Do you want to trade? And I'm holding all my feathers.
Mm, sure. One bowl for 3 feathers?
Sure. I'm gonna take out another feather.
All right. No backsies.
No, no, no. No baxes.
And he hands you the bowl and he takes 3 feathers.
Thank you.
Hippogriff. Yeah, I've heard of these things. They're quite fierce. I wonder what I can
Yeah.
do with this. Well, good trading with you.
And he
You
shakes your
too.
hand.
I'm just gonna nod and turn back to the group. I'm going to hold my bowl. Look what I got.
Pretty.
Wow, well done.
Sinise, what does
Amazing.
it say? It's in Dwarvish. Sinise,
Well, I can also read Dwarvish.
you can
You,
too. Okay, what does it say?
you look back and you see Zanice sitting at the table with the lizard men playing houses and humans.
Yeah. Oh, we lost her.
Oh,
She's hooked.
this will take years.
Yeah.
She's apparently decided to become what's called a store manager at what's something called a Walmart.
Exotic.
Actually, it's probably more a Lidl, which she thinks means it's a very, very small store just for halflings, but apparently anybody can buy stuff there. So, and she's currently in a combat encounter, air quotes, with something called a Karen.
Oh,
No.
All right. Yes.
well, what does it say, Lilith, since you
I'm
also
gonna look
speak?
at it and read out loud what I can see that it's saying. Or saying.
Okay. Yes. So it says carved by Grandor of Gauntlegrim. And then in smaller print in a circle around underneath, it gives the directions on how to utilize it. And it says to use the spell Prestidigitation to activate.
I'm
Great.
gonna tell that.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely going to be useful as cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they also said that something about uh, people in dark armor, and they seemed afraid of them. It's those that kind of distribute the thing that's in the pipe that makes them go all sleepy.
Hmm.
Should we go and find someone in dark armor?
Why not? What could go wrong?
Yeah, what can go wrong? We killed the beholder.
Basically unstoppable.
Yeah.
I
No
mean, an
side quest.
old, half blind,
We don't have to. We don't have to tell them that.
Intricate.
horny beholder with the help of like a
Aw.
whole magical castle's
Feel guilty now.
defenses, hiding
Don't have-
behind the stone walls the whole time to avoid being
Yep.
hit by any rays. Yeah, you killed the beholder.
Yeah,
I feel
we don't
guilty.
have to give them details.
Old man who wanted to get some.
Can you see any of these dark armored stuff? I tried to look, but there are so many people here that I didn't see any.
Can I look around and see if I see any?
Yeah, go ahead.
20.
Ooh.
So there are people wearing bits of armor that are dark, and some people are wearing no armor at all. But you don't see anybody that you think would fit the qualification of being dressed in dark or dark armor, like proper dark armor, like a black suit or dark suit of armor, matching armor.
Maybe we should like walk further into the line of caravans.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah. Me
Okay.
too.
Yeah. You eventually get to this bit. Now, this bit here is a bit of a rough patch. It is possible to traverse it, and it's clear that wagon marks have crossed it, but it's also a bit of a gully, so going down into it is fairly easy, but it's hard to control. And you see broken bits of wagon wheels and bits of wood and metal, suggesting that other people have had mishaps handling their wagons coming down here. You also see what appears to be the skeleton of a very large creature with a tail, semi-exposed in the back portion of that cavern. Or not cavern, but in that area, alcove. And then the passageway or the wagon tracks seems to continue somewhere over here. But you can also so this part of the gully kind of gets a bit deep, and you're kind of surrounded by it. Goes down further, and then you're surrounded by the essentially the walls of the gully. But this bit exposed is open and basically available on a slope. Does that make sense?
Yep. Should we keep trying to get down? What do you say?
It's either that or go back.
Yeah.
So is it hard to kind of do with legs as well to get down, or is it just the
It,
carts?
it's definitely slippery. You'll have to roll some checks, but it's not like dangerous. Like the carts can get down there. It's just the carts risk possibly being damaged, but for humans, it's more like you fall down and maybe you really bang your knee badly.
Okay.
Are you guys going down?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's go down.
Down the slope.
Okay. All right. Let's have a acrobatics check from everybody.
Oh God.
Unless you guys are doing something to mitigate the effects of slipping and falling down a sharp decline.
How
Wait.
far down is it?
Well,
Again?
I got the 5.
Uh-oh. That makes sense. Oh no, 8.
Uh,
How far down is it?
It's the decline is about 20 feet
20 feet.
over the space of 30, 40 feet. So
Mm.
it's actually fairly steep. It's just it's not so steep that you can't get a cart down and up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I might Misty Step. Yeah, let me do that. I just want to look
such a
cool.
waste of a spell.
Yeah, just to save face.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever it takes.
um,
This is the same girl that forced somebody else to carry her throughout an
Yeah.
entire temple full of Yuan-ti, even though she had perfectly good legs and she wasn't getting carried any faster than if she had just walked it herself.
True, true.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely on brand with your character.
Should probably get you a tiara too.
Ah,
we can
I
match.
Bicycle. Let's get you a bicycle.
I need to invent one.
You should really just have the boots of levitation from Zanice and then just tie a rope around your waist and just get pulled along like a balloon everywhere.
I guess I would use it more often.
Yeah.
But I think it suits Zinnies.
Yeah. Okay. Charlotte has no problem navigating it. It's a little bit slippery and she does stumble a bit. Mealy, you roll 1d6 damage,
Mm.
but you won't die no matter what. Which is to say you won't take more than 4.
6.
Okay. So you take 3. No. I'm
Oh.
just saying you won't die from falling down this thing. So a normal person wouldn't die, which means they wouldn't take 4 damage, right? No more than 3 damage.
Really
Lilith.
twisting my ankle.
Yes, it's a bad twist. It's
Yeah.
you definitely twist your ankle. You feel it. It's quite sharp. Lilith, you go ahead and roll 2d6.
8.
Okay. All right. So you're also going to take 3 points of damage. Lilith actually bangs her head, which is not a nice way to start.
Ow.
Oh, ouchie.
Okay. I feel like somebody didn't roll acrobatics.
I didn't because I Misty Stepped.
You missed a step, right? And Laura, Violet just goes poof, and then just looks at the 2 people who fell down and says, "What do you do? Do you say I told you so?" I feel like you would have said, "I told you so."
Well.
In the best possible Zoidberg imitation voice.
I'm just gonna say I really need to copy that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess we're down.
Yes. So as you get to the bottom, it starts to climb back up a little bit. It's fairly gentle. It's only about 5 feet over 10 feet. So it's not impossible, obviously. And you realize that there are actually some boards that look like they're carved out of zirkwood mushroom planks that have been laid down to try to attempt to create a bit more of a smoother platform for the wagons to climb up. And there are also a number of very thick knotted ropes that seem to be dangling into the pit, and they lead out. And as you climb out, you realize they're actually anchored to various points in the wall on the opposite side of the tunnel through metal rings that have been driven there. And when you start climbing up the top, you see a wagon, and next to the wagon are a group of what appear to be orcs. Some of them are passed out, similar to the ones that you saw by the rest of the cavern. A number of them are standing around, milling about aimlessly. and you hear some discussions going on further down the tunnel, and you can't see what they are, but you can hear voices. You can't make out what it is exactly. Does anybody speak Orcish?
Okay.
Okay.
No.
You can give me a perception check if you want. So you make out an occasional word, but you can't make out enough to fully understand the context. There's definitely some shouting, which for orcs is kind of normal. But there's a bit of no, something like not what we agreed.
And is it coming from here or up here?
It's up there.
Up there, okay.
Should we
Just,
keep going or should
yeah,
we?
just go up and just pretend that we belong.
Okay. You're just gonna try to bluff your way through it.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure. How far up do you go?
Well, I'm not gonna do it alone.
Well, I'm following. I'm going with you.
Yeah, wait.
But if you have another plan, don't hesitate to speak up. Okay, I guess nobody has another plan. I'm gonna start
Real
kind of
helpful
walking.
group.
Yeah, walking carefully just to kind of assess as I go,
Okay.
see what I see. Yeah,
To
not
see what
like
you see.
I'm going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fair
I'm
enough.
not gonna march up and just hello. I'm gonna be assess a bit first.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So as you get to the top, the orc nearest you turns around and faces you, and then immediately uh stands up, pulls out a weapon, and very loudly and aggressively challenges you in common. What are you doing here? And as he does that, the other orcs around the cart, or the wagon, I should say, also stand up and draw weapons. And several of them pile out the back as well.
Sorry.
This is the one speaking. Sorry, you said? Okay.
Yeah, we're just trying to get through and be on our way. Nobody told us we couldn't get through.
So go ahead and roll deception, since you're obviously trying to deceive him.
Sinise, where are you?
He's
Deception. That's up there. 7.
So good.
they advance on you, weapons drawn.
Oh no.
You know the rules. Wait at the back of the caravan.
Fine. Can you help me up the slope? I kind of twisted my ankle a bit going down.
He comes up to you, is in your face. Do you do anything?
Well, I'm just gonna kind of back up a bit.
As you back up, he pushes you violently. It's actually considered an attack. Go ahead and roll the attack, Laura,
Ah! Oh God. 7.
with advantage.
Oh. 5. Yeah.
You suck.
No, he sucks.
Okay, he slips and then he slides down into the gully himself and lands on his bottom, so he's actually on his back. The other orcs in his group start laughing at him, and he yells back and he tells them to start pushing you all out of the way. And they all start advancing and they start trying to grapple you all.
Sorry, we'll leave. Jesus. Oh, gods. Sorry.
Do the rest of you resist or leave, or they're being really rough? They grab Lilith, they grab you by the arms, like they're hurting you. They're trying to throw you down into the gully. They're not just like,
What?
pushing you.
Your hands off us. Don't you know who we are?
I don't know. I think we're about to find out.
Oh.
Feels like this is turning into a confrontation.
I'm gonna destroy them. Oops.
Yeah, that's nice and subtle.
Oh. Well, I'll destroy them at the end of the turn order.
What does that even mean? Wait. What's wrong with
How did you roll
Ivy?
17.3? 13.
What's
What
going
did you
on?
do?
I'm
You have
very
your
confused. I'm
dexterity
sorry.
modifier adjustment on your character sheet set to on for initiative.
And I think you have Eevee's token selected.
Yeah, I wanted to roll initiative for Ivy. Or do we?
Ivy, sorry.
Yeah, but if you go into Ivy's character sheet and you go to the
Mhm.
gear icon, and I think it's like it's like the middle column
Ah.
in the top, there should be a add dex modifier, add dex something to initiative or something,
Um,
and then unclick it.
ah. I might be blind. I don't know.
No worries. Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
Ida, do you want to roll for the orcs?
Sure. 1.
Okay. Weird flex. All right. So it's Ivy that goes first, I guess.
Yeah. Um. Hmm. I want Ivy for now to. I mean, to fly and go like to here with the
Okay.
flyby feature,
Okay.
and for now just make a perception check, I guess. What she sees before her.
Okay.
All
But
right.
is she going to tell you what she sees on her action?
Um.
Can you post it? The spell.
Mhm.
I think it specifies the details on it.
Mm,
It's your action to go look through her eyes, but I'm not sure how it works exactly with her telling you about stuff.
yeah. Mm, I mean, mhm, I don't know if that. I don't know if she can telepathically tell me what she sees.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of your familiars within 100 feet of you. You can communicate with it telepathically,
Mhm.
but it's communication. So I'm going to say she has to adhere to the same rules. She can see whatever it is, but it's her action to tell you what it is. So if that's the action, then that's fine. But if you're checking with perception as well, that's also an action.
Mhm. Then I just use Ivy's, I guess, passive perception. It's a 13
Okay. Okay.
maybe, and
Yeah.
then she'll tell me.
Okay. So
And she
as
has
she fly,
dark vision.
right. Okay. How far is it?
120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she will, on her turn, she'll utilize her turn to report back that she sees what appear to be a number of orcs and also people dressed in black armor facing each other, but now all turning towards the direction of the ruckus. And she also sees another cart and the tunnel continuing.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then she'll fly back.
Okay. Really?
Okay. Um.
We'll go through
Now,
one round and then stop.
yeah, I'm going to cast False Life and activate my Blade Song as a bonus action.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm not gonna move.
Okay. The orcs all sort of suddenly draw back when they realize they're not just dealing with a bunch of merchants. All right, Rua the owl.
He is going to join Ivy. I just can you can you believe these guys just attacking us? I'm gonna tell Ivy that. Use his action to
Okay.
talk to Ivy.
Okay. Okay. What language are you using to talk
Oh,
to
so
Ivy? Since
cute.
Ivy's not your owl, you have to use some language,
He's
not
using
just
owl to
telepathic.
talk to Ivy. It's real
Oh,
talking to Ivy. See, so
Just making friends.
yeah. Woohoo!
Oh my god. That's so
All
cute.
right. Does anybody else speak owl?
No.
Okay. All right.
I totally got them.
Byleth. Yep.
I wanted I do the one that fell down. Uh, I think for now I'll just. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I see Mealy standing still and not moving, so I think I want to do the same and take the dodge action.
Okay. Yeah. Sensible. So we'll have to just put that in the chat so we know that you did that at the start of next week. All right. Lilith.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, I don't like this. And they were rough, right?
Yeah, they were very
Yeah.
bullying.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my thunder wave.
Okay.
Um, because that's 15 feet foot cube.
Yeah.
And that won't hit Mealy, right? Because she's standing next to me.
I mean, it depends on which way you angle it, but yes.
Well, yeah. I want the angel, angle it towards her, so I want to
Okay.
avoid her. Oh,
Okay.
how many can I reach? Like 3 of them?
Yes.
11,
Ooh.
3, and 6.
Yeah, so you'll blow all 3 of them back. And they all take they all get very badly battered. You know, they're like bleeding from their noses, they're bleeding from their faces. Some, you know, they're crumpled up on the ground. They're all laying down as a result. Okay. Anything else?
I just want to like move one step to get away from the.
Okay.
No, I don't want to move because then he gets an opportunity attack, right? So I'm staying.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, I forgot he was there. Yeah. No, yeah, that's he would have it at he's laying down, so he would have it at disadvantage. But yes.
Yeah, I'm just staying. That's okay.
Okay. All right. And it is Charlotte's turn, last but not least. All that talk and then wasn't ready.
Well, watch this. I will raise my finger guns and I will say, "Take us to your leaders, and no one else needs to get hurt."
Okay, what is that? Intimidation, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Let's give it a try. Yeah. No. 4. Okay.
That's
Please.
funny. They kind of just sort of look at you and like they all stare at each other. And even the ones that like are on the ground start laughing.
Tits.
But then these did you say tits?
Yeah. I said
Okay.
tits.
All right. And the ones that are on the ground are going to stand up. And they can all reach most of you, which is definitely what they intend to do. All right. This one, the top two are going to attack Lilith. So Sophie and Daria, sorry, not Daria, Sophie and Laura, can you roll a d20, please, each?
Yes.
15.
What's your armor class again?
20.
They are going to hit, actually.
Mhm.
Um, that's 9 points of total slashing damage with swords. These two are going to attack melee. Sorry, what?
Can I make a reaction?
Sure. Mhm.
So I'm just gonna hit the first one, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so you got to roll dex save for them, right? For it.
Yeah. Oh, 18.
Okay. Half on a failed save. Okay. It looks very, very badly injured. I mean, you hit it and it's got like it's bleeding out of its ears, out of its nose, profusely out of its eyes. You think this is not long for the world. These two will attack melee, as will the one behind melee. So one's going to attack with advantage. Ida, Sophie, and Laura, why don't you each roll a d20, but Ida, you roll 2.
Oh, sorry.
14.
Okay. I think that Sophie, did you roll?
Yes, I rolled a
Oh, you
6.
did. You rolled a 6. Okay, so the 6 misses. What's your armor class now with the blade song up?
17. I think I'm going to throw up a shield.
Okay.
To maybe at
Yeah.
least get the one.
Okay. So that's gonna stop the one, definitely. But it won't stop the second one. So one of them gets through, and that'll be 4 points of slashing damage. Sorry, 6 points of slashing damage.
6.
Yeah, and I forgot the other one as well that hit. The ones that hit Ida, that was, did I say 9?
Yeah.
It should have been 13, sorry. They get a bonus of strength. and then there's so that's those two, and then the last two here are going to move towards Charlotte and flank Charlotte. So one will attack with advantage. Henrietta, roll 2 for the attack with advantage, and Laura, you roll 1, please.
18.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
use
the
shield.
Oh,
so the
I should join
18.
them.
Sorry. So what is your armor class without shield?
Without shield, I've still got mage armor on, so it is 15.
Right. Okay. So the yes. So with shield, you block all the attacks.
Yay!
Yeah.
Shield.
Even the 18?
Yeah, because she's got 15 with the mage armor, and then the shield adds +5.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. 15. So she'd have 20 and the 18. Sorry, you're right. The D20. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Why, Ida?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
What team are
Why?
you on, Ida? What team are you on, Ida?
I get it.
You take
I should
10
have been
points of
so
damage.
cool. I could have looked so cool.
Yeah.
And
But then
instead she
it
gets
wouldn't have hit me earlier with the
this.
15.
No, you're right. I'm a little tired, so I miscalculated myself. I was a little tired. Okay. So we're gonna stop there. You guys will start the new round, and we'll add Daria immediately. And yeah, and the rest of the orcs. I'm going to type this in so we have it. The rest of the orcs and others are about to join the fight. Okay. Cool. I know.
We can take them.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. Mostly just a bunch of grunts.
I miss
Can't be
Crapper.
that easy, right? It can't be that easy.
We tried.
All right. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
You
fun.
You
too.
too. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks.
See you guys next
Bye.
week.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.